So if China falls into chaos, how many would starve? One economist says maybe half. How did he reach that conclusion? Let's share it now and see if it makes sense to you. Here are his reasons. 1. China can't grow all its own food. It relies on imports for about 20% of its food. Second, modern farming depends heavily on complex industrial and logistic system. If that industrial order collapses, farming collapses too. Now let's explain these two reasons in detail. First, China's reliance on imported food. The most critical food is grain. Look at this chart. These are official numbers. The first column is the year, the second is imported grain, the third is imported soybean, the fourth is exported grain, and the fifth is China's own grain production. Based on these numbers, China's dependence on foreign grain was 11% in 2011. It rose to 23% in 2023 and hit 22% in 2024. It's a clear upward trend. China is now the world's biggest grain importer, especially soybeans. In 2024, China imported more than 157 million tons of grain. Of that, about 105 million tons were soybeans, about 6-7% of the total. Out of the 157 million tons of grain, nearly 32 million tons came from the US. That's 20%. Of the soybeans, about 22 million tons, or 21% of all imports, were from the US. Soybeans are a treasure. They can be pressed for oil, and the leftover meal is key animal feed. So while soybeans don't go straight into Chinese mouths, they provide vital calories for the table. Stop importing soybeans, and that calorie gap can't be filled. China's own soybean yield is about 150 kilograms per mu, mostly grown in the north just once a year. By the way, mu is a traditional Chinese unit of land. 1 mu is about 0.4 acres. To replace 100 million tons of imports, they would need 300 million more mu of land for soybeans. What's that mean? The Chinese government has long fought to keep 1.8 billion mu of farmland, the so-called red line. They arrest thousands yearly for ruining farmland. Adding huge new field is absolutely impossible. Taking 700 million mu from the existing 1.8 billion to grow soybeans, that's a daydream.